It's official. Vice President Kamala Harris has now earned enough delegates to secure the Democratic nomination, achieving that feat despite never having won a primary. Meanwhile, her Veep stakes is heating up. Harris reportedly meeting with VP finalists in person ahead of her upcoming Philadelphia rally, as some signs are pointing to Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro as her top pick. So here to weigh in is Washington Examiner national political reporter Salena Zito. Salena, great to have you this morning. I guess we should begin to focus in a little bit here on Josh Shapiro. We know Pennsylvania is an all-important state. He's the governor of Pennsylvania. I mean, it seems intuitive that would help Kamala Harris.
Right. Well, I think for Shapiro, there are some risks, but also opportunities to do this. He was very successful in 2022 in winning a large amount of votes, including Trump voters, in particular in very important counties like Erie County, Beaver County, Luzerne County, Northampton County. And it's because he's a very good political athlete in terms of running as a moderate, but as someone who will govern moderately. But he is also very liberal. I think what really helped Shapiro, and he would not argue with this, is that he ran against a very flawed candidate in Doug Mastriano. The stakes change, I would say, dramatically when you come to a presidential election. It's not as though Shapiro, if he is picked, will be at the top of the ticket.
Right.
And as the second running against Trump, it's not an even match. He's running as the vice president. So making that argument of detaching Shapiro Trump voters to his side is going to be a challenge because of her left views on immigration, on fracking, on the economy, right? He doesn't pull her to the middle. She pulls him to the left.
Yeah, that's almost the debate. It's like Shapiro versus Harris. Whether or not he's a moderate doesn't matter not nationally. All that matters is her policies and who she is. But those particular counties you just pointed out in Pennsylvania, which are important because they decide that swing state and which way it goes, then it's like, well, Governor Shapiro, you say X. Your running mate says Y. That's the debate on some of these far left policies that he can't really say, well, it's mine that matter. It's hers that matter.
That's exactly right. She's the principal, right? He is not the principal. He has to believe and sell authentically what she is selling. And that's sort of his challenge because he has been effective at not being overtly ideological as a governor. Now he has to take on the role of being the attack dog. That is not something that Pennsylvania voters have seen him do. And, you know, if you take a look at my story that I wrote, a lot of voters, you know, I talked to were just sort of stunned to see him in that way because they always see him as this nice, happy guy.
Well, it's an important state. It's an important week. You're the perfect person to be covering this as we think that it may be Josh Shapiro here. By the way, I want to point out one more thing before we go. Kamala Harris, I think, was the furthest left senator in the Senate when she was serving in the Senate. So it's going to be a hard thing to reconcile and pivot back to moderate. But you'll be a person that I'll be speaking to this week on The Will Cain Show. Salena, we'll check out your column at the Washington Examiner. You'll be on The Will Cain Show this week in anticipation of what could be a big announcement. Breaking out a brand new studio tomorrow, by the way. First time back in a week or two. And Salena Zito will be with us for the big news. So we look forward to that. Thank you, Salena.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.